statements, recommendations, and takeaways. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Moses H. Ntlamelle. Your directors of ceremony, of course, are two. Modiri Mugende has been this side for most of the morning while I was deployed to the Okavango region, and we reconverge shortly just to say goodbye. Very difficult to do so. Over to you, Moses.
Asante sana, madam. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I've been tasked and assigned to deliver few points that have been presented or delivered and deliberated this week. We spent almost 4 full days, day and night, and working on these issues. Technical team, please project the points one by one. The either word version is not even PowerPoint. Or should I read them from my laptop? Madam, just let me get my laptop.
Well, allow me to take this opportunity while we just ensure all technical aspects are on board. If you have misplaced a cell phone, if you were with us at the Okavango suite, if you have a cell phone that has a Bosch sign behind it, please be advised that we are aware that you forgot your cell phone in the conference room. It has been relocated to the reception area of the hotel, so you're welcome to reunite with your device at the reception. Back to you, Moses.
Okay, thank you. When technology disappoints you, now the laptop has jumped.
Well, as you prepare for your final days in our beautiful Botswana, we do encourage you to engage with our local media brands. There's a variety of newspapers that you'll find on the internet, as well as in all of our supermarkets. And you will be very interested to note that our event has done incredibly well by way of publicity this week. So congratulations indeed to the organizers of this event.
Oh, thank you very much, madam. And allow me to proceed, and please excuse us for that technical glitch that happened. So the Sadc Sustainable Energy Week conference deliberated on several items. As you are aware that there was a booklet in terms of the program and activities to be undertaken, but the actionable items that we as a team that was local organizing committee, the team behind the scene that is compiling all the notes, the rapporteurs, we came up about more than 100 points. But with your and guidance of my directors here, we are able to summarize them. So don't be discouraged with that. One of the takeaways, one, achieve universal energy access as a basic need for economic growth and development. I think those who were here during the opening session may agree with me. This is a statement that came from His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Botswana, Advocate Duma Gideon Bob. Two, we are recommended to undertake the expansion of renewable energy adoption, leveraging solar, wind, hydro, and geothermal. These are the main source of energy in the region in the space of renewable energy. Item number 3, actionable item number 3, accelerate project implementation with political commitment. We are aware that there are so many projects that we presented, our executives presented during sessions, and the panelists here, staff presented, but it's very important that we have the political buy-in. Then number 4, we have to strengthen the infrastructure investment and regional collaboration to facilitate the energy transition. This topic was highly discussed today in details by different experts and people from different backgrounds and different regions globally. Number 5, we have to enhance regional cooperation in project planning, resource mobilization, and implementation. This point came clearly from this forum where the ministers, or session rather, where the ministers were discussing these issues. The issue of collaboration and cooperation was emphasized and is given as a guidance from our ministers. Number 6, enhance private sector participation in addressing energy challenges. We should not work as silos. I think this is the message that came clearly from different sessions and from even our principals. 7, then the region also has to harmonize policies and regulatory frameworks for efficient investment facilitation. This is leveling the playing field for the private sector through the regulatory institutions. As you are aware that we already have the one at regional and we have the regulators at national level. Number 8, the promotion of off-grid solutions to enhance energy access in rural communities. This is also stimulated by the fact that not all places are reachable the way we in Africa, we build villages, there are villages that are very far from the grid. So let's also optimize these off-grid solutions. Number 9, there's a recommendation that we have to implement innovative financing mechanisms and establish dedicated energy funds. This is based on the fact that energy prices are not, cheap. They are costly, very cost intensive. As a result, or capital intensive rather, as a result, if we have these dedicated funds, we can leverage support from the ICPs and the MDBs. Number 10, we have to involve pension funds and insurance portfolios as funding sources, as these funds are readily available. This also, I think it was directive that came from the ministers themselves. Number 10, supporting women and youth participation in renewable energy, energy efficiency, and all forms of energy. This very came out. We had a session where we had the energy and gender. Even this morning, we had a discussion on energy and women in engineering and STEM programs. Number 12, the region has to align national policies with regional strategies and international energy and climate commitments, such as Paris Agreement, the UN Sustainable Development Goals, number 7 in particular, and the most recent Dar es Salaam declaration on electrifying 300 million people in our sub-Saharan region. Number 13, strengthening climate change adaptation, strengthening climate adaptation tracking and climate finance for energy access. We have learned about these other facilities or platforms where as member states, we can register and be able to track all our projects and even the power stations that are based on renewable energy, how best they can benefit from this tracking and receiving those certificates at national level. Number 14, the region is recommended to expedite the just energy transition and explore the development of a regional renewable energy market. This is to ensure nobody's left behind. That's the message that I hear this afternoon, that nobody should be left behind, in as much as we are going for cleaner energy, but ensure that this energy transition is just to everybody, both the energy supply and the consumer. And of course, even those who are at the lower income level, they have to be considered. And all the socio-economic issues such as job security. Number 15, the region is recommended to prioritize local manufacturing to support domestic production and renewable energy components to reduce import dependency and boost job creation. And this is very important for the local entrepreneurs. Number 16, the region is recommended to adopt the African Union Green Hydrogen Strategy as a blueprint for the regional, for the region. As you are aware that the AU has already developed this strategy. And this morning, the other session, on the other breaking out session, they discussed this green hydrogen in details. 17, I'm just about to finish. 17, the region is recommended to expand capacity building programs to institutionalize sustainable energy education through accredited training programs to develop skilled local workforce. And here I want to emphasize that we learned also this morning and even this afternoon the importance of also trying to of supporting women in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and so that they can also play a meaningful role in the energy programs. 18, the conference also recommend that there should be leverage of technology and innovation using emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, smart grids, and clean cooking solutions to accelerate the energy transition. These are very critical with the issues that need to be incorporated in our policies moving forward. And for information, our colleagues who are behind the doors in terms of preparation of these documents, they are already applying some of these technologies. Then, in conclusion, the 2024 Sadc Sustainable Energy Week conference reinforced the agency of regional cooperation and investment in sustainable energy, setting the stage for accelerated action towards energy secure future in Southern Africa. Very loaded statement, but I hope that you will appreciate what is being presented. With these 18 or 19 comments, our facilitators, we thank you very much for also being there for us for the past 5 days. I salute you.
Thank you, Moses. It has been a single, dual pleasure working with you, my kind sir. Thank you so much. 18 resolutions. I guess that's productive. So a huge round of applause to yourselves, dear delegate. It was a productive conference, if you ask me. At this critical juncture, to come wrap up, give us a wrap-up presentation and announce 2025, I'm going to invite the Executive Director at SACRI, Mr. Kuda Ndlukula, to come and give us those remarks. A huge round of applause for Kuda.
Yeah, I've been ordered by the Director of Ceremonies that no presentation at all. And who am I to oppose that? I oblige, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, it has been an honor to receive you in Gaborone, Botswana. It has been a pleasure that we have worked together. You have not been just observers, but you've been with us. And we believe your deliberations that we have had here are going to help us to accelerate deployment of renewable energy and energy efficiency. Just to echo again the words of the President of Botswana, Advocate Boko, that we're all equal and we should accelerate deployment of sustainable energy solutions. So acceleration is needed. The solutions are there. We just need to deploy these technologies. So I've been informed, and I'm happy to announce that the government of Zimbabwe has accepted and has indeed advised us or instructed us. So to say, in fact, we say we're instructed by the member states. We're guided by the member states. So they've guided us that they will be holding the second Sustainable Energy Week in the year of 2026, probably in February. So February 2026, we meet in Zimbabwe at a venue to be communicated. So let's give a round of applause to Zimbabwe. So I would like to conclude by saying thank you to our partners. First of all, thank you to our host, the government of Botswana. Thank you to Sadc Secretariat, our co-host. And then at the same time, thank you to the partners, IRENA, UNIDO GENSEC, SOTREN, through the funding of the Austrian Development Agency, or the Austrian government. All the sponsors, without naming and leaving anyone behind. You are all equal. You have all made this a success. So I don't want to take the words, the closing remarks and vote of thanks from the Honorable Minister, but on behalf of SACRI, I say, in my humble opinion, this was a success, and we appreciate your support. Thank you.
Thank you, Kuda, and thank you to your team at SACRI. I believe our delegates here have been well hosted, and they should be happy. And congratulations to Zimbabwe. Team Zimbabwe, do best. And please do invite us. It's a flight away. We will be there, okay? We will be there.
It's been an incredible experience, Mudiri. You and I have known each other for almost over 10 years, 20 years, give or take, in this industry, but it has taken us this far. We had to wait for the very first 2024 Sadc Sustainable Energy Week in order to share a stage, and I must say that I've had an incredible time with you, my friend. It's been amazing indeed. And I have to say congratulations to you because you're a bit of a superstar. During this week, you yes, please, a round of applause. Mudiri actually was handling two of the major events that have dominated the media reports in this country this week. That is because, of course, as you are very aware, the Ministry of Minerals and Energy had two incredible engagements this week. Not only were we signing a brand new contract, and Mudiri had the privilege and honor of the celebratory cocktail, and I hear that you did a fabulous job, my friend. And here we are, of course, making history with Sustainable Energy Week. Wow.
Thank you, Jazz. Jazz is a legend, so don't take it with any sort of way. She is a legend in the space, has done incredible events. So thank you very much. It's been such an honor working with you. I'm truly humbled.
I don't know about that legend stuff. I'm only 21, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, you're kindly reminded, just a little bit of housekeeping, that after your tour, your organizers or your hosts do require that you give attention to their evaluation form so you can give them some thorough feedback so that they can share it with our friends in Zimbabwe. I think what's left for now, Mudiri, is just to say goodbye, to allow us, it's official goodbye, to allow us to have the off-the-record conversations, to exchange the business cards, and to talk about our trip to Zimbabwe in 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been an amazing audience. Congratulations to you on your achievements. May God bless you and keep you. Travel safe when you go back home, and don't be too far, but if you see us in your country, don't be afraid to say hello. Goodbye.
Have a great one.
Dear delegate, you're reminded if you've lost your cell phone and it has a Bosch sticker up the back of it, kindly make your way to the hotel reception in order to collect your cell phone. Also, if you've misplaced a notebook that is written Living Faith Church Worldwide, Inc., you can come and pick that up just behind the flags at the MC desk. Thank you for your kind attention. Thanks, Mr. DJ. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just been reliably informed that we do have a third speaker, a due apology indeed to Mr. Mr. Sekgabo. Re Sekgabo ra go amogela motho etse gore o tle go tswalela kgang pele ga re tswelela. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sekgabo is closing our session. A due apology once again.
Good morning, everyone. It's morning, isn't it? Well, good afternoon once again. Let me put a little bit of disclaimer. I've been requested to come and do the closing remarks on behalf of the minister. Now, I assure you that all the good that comes out of the closing remarks belongs to the minister. But should something not good enough come out, it will mean I did not read the speech correctly. So thank you very much. I will read the speech as is so that we don't take away any meaning. But otherwise, before I read the speech, let me also indicate, like our directors of ceremonies were saying, and Kuda, that we enjoyed your presence. And we will definitely want to be with you in Zimbabwe. I quote, Your Excellencies, members of the diplomatic corps, honorable ministers, event partners, senior government officials, esteemed delegates, distinguished guests, media houses, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, as we conclude this remarkable gathering, the 2024 Sadc Sustainable Energy Week, I stand before you filled with immense gratitude and pride. Over the past 4 days, we have witnessed a convergence of brilliant minds, innovative ideas, and inspiring collaborations that hold the potential to shape the future of the energy sector in the region. This event has not only reaffirmed the importance of sustainable energy as a catalyst for socio-economic growth, but has also highlighted our shared responsibility to advance energy access, security, and sustainability across the Southern Africa. The discussions and outcomes from this week have been a testament to our collective commitment to achieving the region's sustainable development goals. Allow me to take a moment to reflect on some of the key takeaways from this event. Collaboration and partnerships. We have learned that tackling energy challenges requires a collaborative effort. Governments, private sector players, development partners, and civil society must work hand in hand to realize impactful and scalable solutions. Innovation and technology. From groundbreaking renewable energy project to smart grids, this week has showcased that innovation remains at the core of transforming our energy systems. The region has an opportunity to leapfrog into a cleaner and more sustainable energy future. Inclusive development. As highlighted throughout the sessions, energy transition must prioritize inclusivity, ensuring that no one is left behind, particularly our rural communities, women, and youth. Ladies and gentlemen, none of this would have been possible without the dedicated efforts of many individuals and organizations. It is now my privilege to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks. Firstly, I extend my deepest gratitude to the President of the Republic of Botswana, Advocate Duma Gideon Boko, whose keynote address set the tone for this event, inspiring us to rise to the challenge of accelerating sustainable development solutions for our people. Let us remember that the President also challenged us to act decisively rather than just mere talk, and that no single country can do it alone. A sustainable, secure energy future requires deep cooperation across borders. To our esteemed speakers, panelists, and moderators, thank you for sharing your expertise and insights, which enriched our discussions and broadened our perspectives. A special thanks to the Sadc Secretariat for its unwavering leadership and coordination in driving the sustainable energy agenda in the region. Your efforts in convening stakeholders and fostering partnerships are truly commendable. I must also thank the organizing committee, comprised of the Ministry of Minerals and Energy, the Sadc Secretariat, and the Sadc Center for Renewable Energy and Energy Efficiency for planning and making sure that this event is a success. In a special way, I also thank the local stakeholders who contributed during the planning for this event. Your contributions have been very immense. Director of Ceremony, I must also recognize the development partners, sponsors, and exhibitors who have supported this event in numerous ways. Your various contributions have ensured its success and provided us with the resources to convene and engage effectively. To the task team, the subgroup committees, event manager, and support staff, your tireless efforts behind the scenes have not gone unnoticed. From the logistics to program coordination, you have ensured that every aspect of this event runs smoothly. Thank you for your dedication. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I should not forget the events management company, Aircraft, the Aircraft Group, Pty Ltd, who have been instrumental in organizing this event. This is a team of young entrepreneurs whose future is bright. I thank them for their commitment and support during the preparation of the event and wish them the best. Finally, to all participants, whether you joined us in person or virtually, your presence, ideas, and enthusiasm have been the cornerstone of this event. It is through your engagement that we have been able to achieve such fruitful outcomes. As we part ways, let us not lose the momentum we have built. Let us carry forward the lessons learned, the connections made, and the inspiration sparked. Together, we can transform the Sadc region into a global leader in sustainable energy, one that is resilient, inclusive, and prosperous. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for your participation and contributions. I wish you all safe travels back to your respective destinations. Let us continue to work together for a brighter, cleaner, and more sustainable energy future for Southern Africa. God bless you. Thank you. Close quote. Thank you so much. It's all right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Re Midas Sekabo, Director at the Department of Energy, Ministry of Minerals and Energy. It's indeed, this is the moment where we say goodbye. I had a is this deja vu?
Right.
Have we done this before?
I think we have. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a lovely evening to yourselves and the rest of the weekend to the weekend. Those who will be traveling back, do travel safely. If you need any assistance, tomorrow there are ushers dotted across the hotel or the resort. Please don't be afraid to ask. And then I think that's that. Don't forget the evaluation forms. I believe they'll be delivered to your emails. So please, 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 to help the Zimbabwe Team Zimbabwe in their planning, do give that some time. And anybody else, we shall be seeing you at our next engagement. Thank you so much.